legs back under him today.
Here are the starters for Houston. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for New Orleans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Jordan in at the center position. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
You love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Here's Williamson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Murray. Floats one up, and he lays it in.
That is nice. Murray with the floater.
Durant with it. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Miami. Basket's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Williamson looking around. Throws it down.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. For Houston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And here are the Pelicans now. After the basket by Houston. Williamson outside. On the wing, Jones. From outside, off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. He didn't have his feet planted.
And New Orleans making a change here. Queen's checked in.
Number 22.
And here are the Rockets now. Eason pass to Thompson. Durant for 3. It doesn't go for him. And here are the Pelicans now. Williamson outside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Durant against Jones. Now here's Durant. The D's right on him. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Thompson for 3. Jones grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Williamson with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Jones feels it out. Williamson for 3. Here's Jones. Still no points. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Jones. On the wing, Murray. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Jones misses. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Thompson outside. Shoots from the baseline. And another basket for Houston.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. The Rockets second.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Houston in the lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys, back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The Pelicans shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Murray up top, defended by Şengün. Murray drives in. Şengün with a steal. To the wing, right side. Eason, pass to Smith. On the wing, Durant, defended by Jones. Houston working the ball around. The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And that one drops.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Durant against Jones. Smith with a screen on Jones. Houston with another miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Here's Jones. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
That's a great understanding by Murray. He saw the defense was set up a certain way, and he got it to the open man quickly.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And here's Thompson for three. The shot no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Williamson outside. They kick it out to Murray. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Durant. The three. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Thompson against Murray. Fires the three. Eason pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Smith passes to Şengün. Here's Queen. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Williamson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Williamson's got 8 points.
And that's where Zion wants the ball. And it's important his teammates get it to him there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. Thompson finds Capella. Here's Shepherd. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
Now here's Bay. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. And stolen by Green. Pass to Shepherd. Thompson outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queens got 4 rebounds now.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Shepherd. To the middle. Capella uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 3. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Here's Okogie, still without a bucket. Here's Shepherd, down low. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Poole outside. Pass to Queen. Can they get it? And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Here's Shepherd. 23 points for him last game against Miami.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
He's off on that one.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Picked by Misi. There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Smart pass by Bay off the pick and roll. He found a guy with a better look.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Pass to Bay, all alone. Count the basket.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
4-3. The offensive rebound. Here's Okogie. Nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Poole outside. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
Murray out there with Fears. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Eve Misi. And it's Queen in at the 4 slot. That's the Pelicans 5.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Here's Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Murray. Pass to Şengün. And here's Finney-Smith from downtown. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Misi. Not a lot of room. Bey outside. For 3. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Here's Shepard. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Here's Şengün. Okogie on the wing. Shoots over Fears. Okogie's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 4. Bey outside. To the inside. Here's Queen. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
The Rockets with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Picked by Misi. Bey from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 6. To halt the run. There's the block. And they get it back. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Misi, to the middle. Here's Fears. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's an 8-point Pelican lead. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Williamson's checked in for Misi. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. On defense, New Orleans. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Pass to Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And clearly they have been using the 3-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Free throws good from Durant. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Drills it from deep.
And that's true unselfishness right there. Murray, outstanding feed to the open teammate.
Durant against Bey. Durant, pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's the pick. Pass to Queen. Lets the three fly. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Shepherd. Back to Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Now here's Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Now here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Outside Murray. Here's Queen. Sinks the tray. Queen's got 14 points for the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Shepherd. Durant looking around. At the arc. KD drains it.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
On the wing, Murray. Releases. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 5. Şengün passes to Green. Outside Durant. Shoots over Bay. And another basket for Houston.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Over to the left wing. Williamson outside. Oh, look at Zion. So solid inside.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Inside, here's Şengün. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Williamson inside, working on Green. Ooh, Zion with a show of strength on the finish.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Thompson outside. Here's Shepherd. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
On the wing, Bay. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Green, and Eason subbed in for Shepherd.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Smith with a screen on Poole. Thompson passes to Smith. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Murphy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes the 2 points, moves on. That's good from Smith. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three: LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. And a quick check-in with the leaderboard. Here are the small forwards flaunting their playmaking skills since the All-Star break. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, traditionally, a small forward's role was defined differently, but these guys are focused on ball movement and creating quality looks.
Now here's Poole. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Williamson. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Something about Zion attacking you with that left hand. It's a difficult angle to defend.
For 3, Durant. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
His third shot from downtown this quarter, 4 for the game.
Bay with a screen. 13 feet out. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Soft touch off the glass. Capella's got 6. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
To the paint. Here's Bay. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Capella. Now Durant from outside the arc. And Houston another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Poole. Williamson with a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Poole. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Jones. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Houston leading by 4. And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first team all defense, that's more than enough.
Durant's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Eason against Williamson. Poole outside. The 3 ball. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. He's got 5.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Out to the wing. Thompson outside. Houston needs to get off a shot. And he comes up with a bucket. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Williamson against Eason. Williamson passes to Bay. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Pelicans trail by 5. Williamson left side. Oh, the D, no chance against Williamson.
Well, you love seeing this from Zion. The talent we know is undeniable, and tonight, so is the production.
Pass to Capella. Jones against Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Free throw is good from Durant. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, BA, even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 16. Lets it fly. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Durant. Fires it. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. We just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
You know, for New Orleans, they haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for New Orleans. So on the floor for Houston. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3. Six to shoot. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. Jones from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Jordan. No points so far. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Şengün.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
New Orleans shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Shot's good by Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Williamson against Smith. Murray for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Murray's got 7.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Durant. 33 points for him. Inside, here's Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Thompson against Murray. Williamson outside. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 4. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Durant, pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Pulls it. And it's New Orleans with another.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Durant, pass to Eason. 3rd quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Murray. For 3, Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game. New Orleans calls timeout. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Jordan Poole.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Williamson passes to Jones. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three. Murray's got 10.
Well, no one would call Murray a lethal three-point shooter, but he does just enough to keep you honest defensively.
Now here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. And Şengün throw it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Murray inside. Defended by Thompson. From the wing. Murray, no good. Houston leading by 7. Here's Durant. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Durant's got 38 points.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
Pass to Queen. Şengün with a steal. Smith right side. Now Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Murray. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
One shot.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williamson. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. They need this. It's hauled in by Houston. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Now Thompson. To the wing on the left. Eason can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 12. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Jones, his shot is good. The Rockets lead by 10. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Şengün, the screen. Durant, pass to Thompson. The three is up. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Outside Murray. Out to the right wing. Here's Queen. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Shepard, he's checked in for Eason.
Substitution. Number 15, Reed Shepard.
Rockets on D. They lead by 11. On the wing, Murray. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Durant, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Durant's got 40 points. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Right side Murray. And he makes it on the layup. Murray's got 8 here in this quarter.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Şengün. Here's the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They're calmly knocking it down. Şengün looks zen-like at times.
Pelicans trail by 14. Outside Murray. Here's Queen. And here's Williamson. He's got 16. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Poole. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Fears. This one for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Durant. He's got 40 now. Here's Shepard. Beyond the arc. Capella inside. Thompson outside. Over Poole. Thompson's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 14. Over to the wing. Poole looking it over. Pass to Queen. Here's Fears. Wide open. Nice jump shot. Durant with it. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Green.
2 minutes.
And here's Shepard for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Pass to Fears from deep. Can't hit that one. The Rockets lead by 12. Out to the right wing. Houston working the ball around. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And over the last month, here are the point guards who sit at the top of the league in rebounding. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
And that list tells it all. No other point guard this season can rebound like he can. He has a gift for getting to the right place at the right time.
Well, his determination really helps this team, and it is a luxury to have a point guard who can rebound the basketball like this.
Messi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Amen Thompson.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Capella, the pass to Finney-Smith. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Capella inside. He's against Messi. Another shot. And that one's good. Shepard's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Here's Queen. 16 points for him. Poole outside. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Well, he's a high-volume three-point shooter, and the majority of Poole's shot attempts are coming from the three-point line.
Pass to Okogie. And here's Finney-Smith. Okogie on the wing, guarded by Poole. Back to Finney-Smith. The three. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Misi. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Yves Misi, Fears out there with Murray. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Queen in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
To the right side. Here's Queen, Green covering. Queen, pass to Murray. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Here's Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Murray. Here's Shepard. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Picked by Misi. Here's Queen. No good on the triple.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Picked by Misi. Right wing. Here's Queen. Out left to the wing. For 3, Fears. It's hauled in by Houston.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Şengün. Pass to Shepard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
Shepard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Some changes for New Orleans. Looney's checked in for Misi, and Williamson is subbed in for Queen. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Durant, he's checked in for Green. And he's good on the second. Now Murray. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Şengün. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And the Rockets lead by 18.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
The Pelicans call timeout. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bay from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
Personal foul.
And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
And the free throw, no good. And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. To the wing, right side. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Back comes Houston in transition. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
One shot.
And that one misses. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Bay from long range. The rebound by Shepherd.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Personal foul.
On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
The first free throw is good, and the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Amen Thompson's checked in for the Rockets. Good on both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bay outside. Pass to Williamson. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. 18 points for Zion Williamson.
And the closer, the better for Zion. Kind of surprising to see him stretch it out a little.
Outside Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 44.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Looney, a screen on Thompson. Here's Murray. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Durant against Bay. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a change for the Rockets. Shepherd's checked in. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Looney, the screen. Here's Williamson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williamson's got 20.
Yeah, that is special right there. Mobility in the pick and roll from Williamson. He looks really confident operating in that set.
Now here's Durant. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Jones, he's checked in for Looney. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Free throw is good from Durant. Murray with it. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Now here's Durant. Steps back and shoots. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Durant's got 49 in the game. And it's Murray with the ball for the Pelicans. Pass to Jones. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Shepard. Back to Durant. Five to shoot. Pass to Şengün. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Eason's checked in for Houston.
Substitutions. Number 17, Tariq Eason.
The Pelicans have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Williamson outside to the middle. Bay inside, covered by Smith. And it's good for 2.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Durant against Jones. Smith outside. To the right side. Here's Easton. Three-pointer, no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Outside Murray. Shoots it from the high post. And another one falls for New Orleans.
That's a good look for Murray. Even though he's worked on his 3, he's naturally more comfortable in the mid-range.
Now here's Şengün. And there's the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Pelicans trail by 20. Well, Lex, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay. Now, finding a teammate when you're in mid-shot like that is really difficult, but he made it look easy.
Jordan with a screen on Thompson. to the paint. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Since breaking into the league, Murray's assist numbers have steadily risen.
The Rockets lead by 20. Durant, the pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Eason. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Jordan, the pass to Williamson. Jordan with a screen on Smith. Steps back. Takes a 13-footer. Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside Jones. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Smith outside. Now here's Şengün. Thompson outside. For three, Smith connects from downtown. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response three.
Here's Murray. Jordan with a screen on Thompson. Takes the three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Şengün. Eason, pass to Şengün. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the basket by Houston.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
what a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. .136 left in the fourth. Jordan with a screen on Eason. On the wing, Murray. Count that one. Murray's got 20 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Now here's Durant. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Williamson outside. Jones from outside. Doesn't go for him. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could test the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.